My name is James Michael Williams, Sr. I am a veteran from the United States Army with 13 years. I've done 2 tours, Iraq and Afghanistan. My rank when I left the Army was an E6, which is a staff sergeant. The war for me was an honor to serve my country as a patriot. Entering the war, I found that it was senseless. Camaraderie was something I would never experience again. And those with your fellow soldiers that you go to war with. There's honesty. You know that they're there for you, and there's a love for them that you'll never experience unless you been there with those soldiers. The guilt that I have was it was our last mission, and Kenny Van Giesen, this young man was sharp. He was going to be a first sergeant major. He was sharp. And there was a competition, not between him, it was a competition with me. I just know if I can outdo Kenny, I can get that plateau where he's at. No matter what I do, I couldn't. This guy was sharp, right? And the ugly thing about it was the night before the mission, Kenny came to my bunk, woke me up, and he said, hey, Will, we're going to do this. And I says, okay, I got your back. And I went back to sleep. Brian, another guy that was on the mission, he had just came back from R&R, walked in there, woke me up out of a nice sound sleep, and told me about his family, about his daughter having a baby, and about another daughter graduating from college. This guy shared with me his experience of being home. And there was Brian. Brian was just a Georgia boy. He was a good mechanic. The next morning we go on a mission, 8 hours in the mission. Right in front of me, they disappear. They get hit with I think 300, 500 pounder IED, and they were gone. They took me off that mission and they gave it to Kenny last minute. And he came, like I said, that night, and he told me, and I says, okay, I got your back. And that's the guilt of it, that was my job. We trade positions that night. Next morning, 3 soldiers died. Coming home from the war was a very hard adjustment. It's completely strange because now you're coming back into an environment that is peaceful, but inside your mind and your body, it's not peaceful. You're still in war. You still have the feeling, the anxiety. You come home, super awareness, the sleep patterns. You sleep during the day. You stay up all night, locking doors, checking the lock 2 or 3 times a night. Getting up, you hear a sound, you get up, you investigate it. these are the things that I went through. We have a saying uh, that soldiers use: never go upstairs inside your mind by yourself, because you're going to find something there that you're not going to like. And that means reliving the things that you have done in the war. Always, always, for myself, I have to do something. I have to stay busy. If I stay busy, I stay out of my mind. And once I start relaxing, then I'm back in the war. And something that was uh, tribute to the war pops up into my mind. Basically, basically, it's hell to me. Coming home, I thought about suicide. All right. And I didn't like what was happening with my life. I didn't like uh, the nightmares that I was having. I didn't think I was functional. But my faith in God and me going to get help, suicide was not an option for me. You know, I played around with it in my mind, saying I'm gonna be better off for me not to be around no more. But no, it's not an option. But a lot of soldiers have experienced PTSD. It's very hard to shake, and very hard to replace. You know, I do try to replace it with my music, which um, gives me some type of peace. Uh, just being by myself and playing music, I was doing something. I was doing something that I like, that I always dreamed of doing, but didn't have the confidence of doing it. And I got decent at it, and I got in a band. Uh, it was another glorified way, you know, of doing something you like, uh, that's not military. You know, you're making people happy. You're not causing destruction. You're not around death. You're around laughter. It soothes the beast. Never played in front of people, and then the biggest thing was 1,300 people. You know, playing in front of my son. You know, having them see me play. You know, something that I can say I really cherish. You know, I says, well, they saw me, even if it's just for one stand, one night. They saw their father play. You know, something that they know he wanted to do, but he didn't have the confidence of doing it. And that's crazy. You know, you can go to war and you can jump out of airplanes, but get up there on the stage is a whole different level. You know, but when I'm out there, I feel good because I'm making people happy. You know, and that's a significant part of my life, is make people happy. Even if you're not happy, you can make people happy.